Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to teach you how to make this delicious vegan tofu tikka masala. It's great for building muscle, it's great for losing body fat, it's very filling, very satisfying meal. So each bowl has about 607 calories and 25.5 grams of protein. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get into the recipe. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a spice mix that's going to marinate our tofu and also serve as part of the base for our sauce. And we're going to mince 4 cloves of garlic. Just take 4 cloves of garlic, peel them, mince them up nice and fine. After we mince our garlic, we're going to put it in this bowl, and we're going to peel a 1-inch piece of ginger. Same thing, slice it, and then we're going to cut it into little matchsticks, and then we're going to chop it up as fine as you can or as fine as your knife will let you. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's going to be marinated, it's going to be cooked, and it's going to be blended up. Once you have your ginger all minced up, add it to the bowl with the garlic, and then we're going to add 2 teaspoons of turmeric, 1 teaspoon of garam masala, 1 teaspoon of ground coriander, and then finally 1 teaspoon of cumin powder. And as you can see, we're already building a lot of flavor for not many calories. So mix the spice mix up and set it aside. Then we're going to take our 150 grams of Greek-style almond milk yogurt, put it in this larger mixing bowl right here. And this yogurt we're going to use to marinate our tofu. So we're going to add half of our spice blend to this yogurt, and then we're just going to take our rubber spatula and we're going to mix it all together until it's a uniform, smooth yogurt spice mixture. So now we have 1 pound of this. I got this from Trader Joe's super firm tofu. You can use super firm, extra firm, hella firm, whatever it is. Just don't use a soft one because it's not going to hold up to the cooking process. You need something a little firmer for this recipe, so it doesn't just like shrivel away into nothing. You want like a nice, meaty, tender tofu in the end. So anyway, that is what I use, and now we're just going to break it up into smaller bite-sized pieces. You could go bigger, you could go larger, depending on whatever you like. Now we're going to take our tofu and add it to our yogurt and spice mixture. Then I'm going to take my rubber spatula and we're just going to fold it gently. You don't want to break these pieces up too much. Just going to get everything nice and even. And now we're going to cover it and let it marinate for a minimum of 4 hours, and you can even let it go overnight. Next up, we're going to take 1 onion, just going to cut the ends off, get it peeled, and then we're going to slice it nice and thin. Once we have the onion sliced up, we have all the knife work out of the way, and we are ready to start the cooking process. So just set your onions aside in a bowl. Now I have my marinated tofu. I've just got this on a baking sheet lined with aluminum foil so it doesn't get all sticky when I put it in the oven. Make sure you scrape everything out. You want all the yogurt, all the marinade, and then just spread your tofu into as even of a layer possible on this lined sheet tray. Alright, so I had my broiler preheating, got this oven ripping hot. We're just going to throw our tofu right under the flame because we are going to want to get some nice color on it, which is going to build great flavor, great texture. As you can see, it's crispy, it's golden on top. And we're ready to get cooking, and we're almost home free. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of, this is like a olive oil canola blend that I had on hand. You could use a different oil if you prefer. Next, we're going to take our onions, going to dump them all in there, get them spread out in one even layer so they cook well. And now we're going to add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, which is going to build a nice, sweet, kind of smoky, tomato-y onion. And we're just going to sweat them down for about 5 minutes, get some nice color, hit it with some salt, develop some flavors, and just kind of let them soften up low and slow. You don't really want to like get a lot of color, just get them soft, get them translucent, and build a ton of flavor. Then we're going to take the remaining half of our spice mixture, dump it in our cooked down tomato paste and onion, and we're going to want to cook this for about 4 minutes. We want to toast it. You want to stir it very often because it can burn very easily, so just make sure you keep an eye on it. Hit it with some salt, draw out even more flavors, get those flavors layered. It's going to be smelling absolutely amazing. And like I said, just keep an eye on it and toast it for 4 minutes. After 4 minutes, everything's going to be coming together really nicely, and we're going to add our next ingredient. All right, so now we're going to start building out the liquid base of our tofu tikka masala sauce by adding 1 can of whole peeled tomatoes. Make sure to hit them with some salt, and then we're just going to slowly bust them up with our spoon, stir everything around and get it mixed. Be careful, these are juicy, they're going to pop, you might get some tomatoes on you. But they're going to get nice and busted up, and they're also going to cook down more as we go along in the cooking process. All right, now once everything is mixed, we're going to simmer this for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, we're going to add 1 cup of light coconut milk. And then we're going to stir everything up, make sure everything's nice and mixed, and then hit it with a little salt because we like to bring out flavors as we go. That is a chef's secret. And now we are going to let this simmer for 10 minutes. So my camera cut out on the final step, but after 10 minutes, you're going to take your it's really simple. Just take your broiled tofu and just add it right into this pot and just give it a stir. It's going to heat up immediately and you're going to be ready to go. Then you're going to take your meal prep containers, add 1 cup of white rice, and then distribute the tofu tikka masala evenly in the 4 containers, and that is it. You are ready to rumble. You have 4 days worth of meals. Now let's get into the calories and macros and what I like to do with something like this in a diet or muscle building strategy. Alright, so first of all, I'm not exclusively vegan. I work with a lot of vegan foods, vegan products, a lot of vegan R&D, but also I like to eat stuff like this every once in a while, like the turmeric. There's a lot of antioxidants, fights inflammation, fights cancer, so it's nice to switch it up, and something like this is really good for you. But anyway, if you were trying to, let's say, lose weight, you're trying to cut some body fat, obviously you have to work out your numbers, you have to know what your target is to be in a slight calorie deficit to actually lose body fat. But either way, I would probably, whether I was trying to gain muscle or lose fat, I would be eating this for dinner. It's a great, so first of all, it's not high in calories. Like, you can still cut, like if I'm intermittent fasting, I can definitely eat, like you could definitely eat this for dinner. Follow it up with like some low calorie, dairy free vegan ice cream or something like that. That would definitely be a good option. If you were trying to gain weight or gain muscle as a vegan or a non-vegan, you could definitely eat this. Have like a scoop of protein powder, be it vegan or not, to get your extra protein in, and then you could follow it up, like if depending on your caloric needs, you could eat a piece of flatbread if you were trying to get some more calories in with this. That would be really good. And you could follow it up with the same dessert, some kind of ice cream or low-calorie ice cream. But yeah, this is definitely a very satisfying meal. I would definitely eat something like this for dinner. Like I said before, it's not super high in calories, but it's definitely not super low in calories, so I like to save my higher calorie meals towards the end of the night. All right, make sure to like and subscribe to the video, and also let me know down in the comments what other kind of recipes you would like me to make in the future. My name is Dan from Flavorful Food, and I will catch you next time. Peace out.